Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the burden of emotional attachment, feeling trapped in a cycle that seems impossible to break? You're not alone. Many people experience the struggle of letting go, feeling powerless and stuck in their emotions. But here's the silver lining. Change is not only possible, but well within your reach. Inspired by the timeless wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, this video will reveal 10 powerful Stoic rules to help you emotionally detach from someone. Why is detachment so transformative? As Seneca wisely said, "He who is brave is free." Detachment doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent. It means finding strength and clarity within yourself. In this video, we will explore profound Stoic principles that guide you on a journey toward emotional freedom. By integrating these habits into your daily life, you will discover practical and healthy strategies to loosen the grip of emotional attachment, allowing you to reclaim your peace of mind and focus on what truly matters. Imagine saying goodbye to the mental shackles that bind you and embracing a newfound sense of clarity and focus. The teachings of Stoicism will empower you to navigate your emotions with resilience and wisdom. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. By applying these teachings, you will learn to prioritize your inner peace over external circumstances. Are you ready to break free from the chains of emotional attachment and embrace the power of personal growth? If so, this video is for you. We will guide you through 10 Stoic habits that will transform your approach to emotional detachment. Let's begin by asking ourselves, what truly holds value in our lives if not the peace within our minds? Join us as we explore these rules, paving the way toward a liberated Stoic mindset. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please hit the subscribe button and join our community for more insightful content. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below. If you're not sure what to say, just type "Emotional freedom starts now." Let's dive in and begin this journey of emotional liberation together. Rule number 1. The power of detachment. Have you ever felt like your emotions are a puppet with someone else pulling the strings? Ever wondered how much control you've handed over to others simply because of your attachments? This is where the power of detachment comes into play. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you start living a life where your peace and happiness aren't dictated by external factors. Why is detachment so transformative? Consider the wisdom of Epictetus, who said, "We suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgment about them." Detachment is about reclaiming your power, understanding that while you cannot control external events, you can control your response to them. Think about it. When we cling too tightly to people or situations, they begin to control us. It's like giving someone else the remote to your feelings, letting them flip through the channels at will. Their influence can dictate your happiness, your sadness, and, in extreme cases, can drive you to make irreversible decisions. Detachment is about reclaiming that remote and deciding for yourself which channels to watch. Imagine your emotions are like a kite. Every string attached to something or someone represents a potential direction your emotions can be pulled. If you hold on to too many strings or one too tightly, you are at the mercy of the wind. Stoicism teaches us to loosen our grip, to understand that while we can't control the wind, we can decide which strings to hold. This approach doesn't make you cold or indifferent. It makes you grounded and resilient. Let's get practical. Start by identifying what or who you're overly attached to. Next, ask yourself why. Are you seeking validation, afraid of loneliness, or something else? Understanding the root of your attachment is the first step in loosening its grip. Now, engage in activities that fill you with a sense of purpose and satisfaction. By focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't, you begin to anchor yourself in your own strength and values. As you embrace detachment, you start to see the world differently. You recognize that your worth is not tied to external circumstances, but is intrinsic and unwavering. This realization empowers you to move forward with clarity and confidence, free from the mental shackles of attachment. Remember, as Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." By practicing detachment, you are not withdrawing from life, but engaging with it more fully, with a clear mind and a steady heart. Rule number 2. Understanding attachment. Ever wondered why we cling so tightly to certain people or situations, even when it causes us pain? What drives this need to hold on, and how can we break free from it? Understanding attachment is a key step in the journey toward emotional detachment and personal freedom. Let's dive deep into this concept, drawing wisdom from the Stoic philosophers to guide us. Attachment, at its core, is rooted in our ego. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This wisdom highlights the essence of attachment, our desires and perceived needs. When we're attached to something or someone, we often operate from a place of ego, seeking validation, security, or a sense of identity from external sources. Consider a newborn baby, radiating joy and untouched by the complexities of ego. As we grow, our ego begins to take the driver's seat, cluttering our lives with attachments. These attachments, whether to people, objects, or ideals, cloud our judgment and distract us from our true essence, which is love and self-contentment. Have you ever felt that your happiness hinges on another person's approval or presence? This is a clear sign of ego-driven attachment. To begin untangling ourselves from these attachments, we must first recognize them for what they are, products of our ego seeking security and validation. Ask yourself, why am I so attached to this person or outcome? What fear or desire is driving this attachment? Understanding the root of your attachment is the first step in loosening its grip. Now, imagine living a life from a place of love rather than ego. What if you could trust in the abundance of the universe, believing that what's meant for you will find its way? This mindset shift is powerful. It's about recognizing your inherent worth and capabilities, independent of external factors. As you begin to view your desires and connections through this lens, you'll start to see the unnecessary weight they add to your life. Embracing the concept of abundance is crucial. When you let go of the fear of loss, the universe often rewards you with more than what you let go of. Detachment doesn't mean you care less. It means you understand better. It means staying true to your essence and letting love guide you rather than fear. The journey towards detachment is transformative. It's about shedding layers of ego to uncover the resilient, love-filled soul beneath. It's about moving forward with lightness, free from the burdens of attachment, and ready to welcome new blessings with open arms and a steadfast heart. By prioritizing your inner peace over external validation, you pave the way for a life of true emotional freedom and fulfillment. Rule number 3. The illusion of control. Have you ever felt that your happiness depended on someone else's actions or validation? Do you sometimes believe that if you just try hard enough, you can control the outcomes of your relationships and emotions? This is a common misconception that many of us face, the illusion of control. Understanding and dismantling this illusion is crucial for emotional detachment and personal freedom. Our ego often tricks us into thinking that we can control external events and other people's reactions. This illusion leads us to place undue importance on how others perceive us, which can result in emotional clinginess and dependence. As Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This saying highlights a fundamental Stoic principle. While we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. When we cling to the illusion of control, we may find ourselves idolizing individuals and placing them on pedestals, believing that our worth is tied to their approval. This mindset creates a distorted perception of reality, where we see others as possessing something unattainable. Yet, when we strip away these illusions, we realize that everyone is equally human, equally vulnerable. No one holds a special ticket that makes them inherently superior or more worthy. To dismantle this illusion, start by acknowledging that much of what we believe we can control is, in fact, beyond our influence. This realization can be both humbling and liberating. Accepting that we cannot control others' actions or feelings allows us to focus on what we can control: our own thoughts, reactions, and personal growth. By shifting our focus inward, we build self-confidence and resilience. For instance, instead of seeking validation from others, practice self-affirmation. Remind yourself regularly of your unique strengths and qualities. Understand that your value does not depend on someone else's perception. This practice aligns with another Stoic teaching from Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Embracing the abundance mindset is another effective strategy. Recognize that the universe is vast, and there is plenty of love, success, and happiness to go around. When you stop fearing the loss of one particular person or outcome, you open yourself to a world of new possibilities and opportunities. In relationships, this understanding allows you to love freely, without desperate attachment. It empowers you to appreciate connections while maintaining your sense of self-worth and independence. Remember, enforcing emotional detachment is not about becoming indifferent. It's about recognizing that your completeness does not rely on anyone else's presence. By internalizing these Stoic principles, you cultivate a profound emotional strength that prepares you to face life's uncertainties with grace. Shed the illusion of control, focus on your inner world, and embrace the freedom that comes with emotional detachment. Rule number 4. Practicing negative visualization. Negative visualization, a powerful Stoic exercise, may sound counterintuitive at first. Why would we intentionally contemplate unpleasant scenarios? However, this practice is designed not to instill fear, but to foster resilience and gratitude. By imagining potential losses or challenges, we prepare ourselves to face life's uncertainties with a calm and steady mind. Imagine a Stoic philosopher sitting quietly, contemplating the loss of something or someone dear. This isn't an exercise in morbidity, but a strategy to build inner strength. Seneca, another prominent Stoic, advised, "He robs present idols of their power, who has perceived their coming beforehand. By considering worst-case scenarios, we diminish their impact should they occur." This practice trains our minds to remain steady amidst turmoil. Start by choosing a significant aspect of your life, such as a close relationship, a cherished possession, or a personal goal. Spend a few moments envisioning what it would be like to lose it. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that arise, but also remind yourself that you have the strength to endure such a loss. This process helps you build emotional resilience, reducing the fear and anxiety associated with potential loss. Negative visualization also enhances your appreciation for the present moment. When we take time to acknowledge that everything in life is transient, we begin to cherish what we have right now. This practice aligns with the Stoic principle of living in harmony with nature, recognizing the impermanence of all things. By embracing the temporality of our experiences, we can find joy in the present without clinging to it desperately. For example, consider a cherished friendship. By reflecting on the possibility of this relationship ending, you may feel a surge of appreciation for your friend's presence in your life. This realization can prompt you to express gratitude more frequently and to savor the moments you share. Negative visualization doesn't make us pessimistic, it makes us more mindful and appreciative. Integrate this practice into your daily routine. Spend a few minutes each day contemplating potential losses or challenges. Notice how this reflection changes your perspective on your current circumstances. Over time, you'll find that you're better equipped to handle adversity and more grateful for the people and experiences in your life. Negative visualization, when practiced regularly, cultivates a deep-seated resilience and a profound sense of gratitude. It empowers you to face life's inevitable ups and downs with equanimity, knowing that you have the inner strength to endure and thrive. By embracing this stoic habit, you can foster a mindset of appreciation and preparedness, enhancing your emotional well-being and detachment. Rule number 5. Embracing impermanence. The concept of impermanence is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a powerful tool for emotional detachment. Understanding and accepting that everything in life is transient helps us develop a healthy perspective on attachments and loss. By embracing impermanence, we learn to appreciate the present moment without clinging to it desperately. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, often reflected on the fleeting nature of life. In his Meditations, he wrote, "All things human are short-lived and perishable." This wisdom reminds us that nothing lasts forever, not even our most cherished relationships or possessions. By internalizing this truth, we can approach life with a balanced and calm mindset. Imagine a river, constantly flowing and changing. The water that passes by one moment is gone the next, replaced by new water. Life is much like this river, always in motion, with each moment bringing new experiences and letting go of the old. When we understand this, we can begin to let go of our attachments and embrace the flow of life. To practice embracing impermanence, start by reflecting on the transient nature of your own experiences. Think about moments of joy and sorrow, relationships that have come and gone, and the changes you've undergone over the years. Recognize that these experiences, while significant, are all part of the natural cycle of life. Next, apply this understanding to your current attachments. Consider the people, possessions, and goals that hold importance in your life. Acknowledge that while they may bring you happiness now, they are not permanent fixtures. This recognition doesn't diminish their value, but rather enhances your appreciation for them. You learn to cherish them without becoming overly attached. For example, if you have a close friendship, appreciate the time you spend together, knowing that it may not last forever. This mindset allows you to enjoy the relationship fully, without the fear of loss overshadowing your interactions. By embracing impermanence, you free yourself from the anxiety of clinging to what is ultimately beyond your control. Incorporate this practice into your daily life by reminding yourself regularly of the transient nature of all things. Use moments of change or loss as opportunities to reinforce this understanding. Over time, you'll find that you approach life's challenges with greater equanimity and resilience, grounded in the knowledge that impermanence is a natural part of existence. By embracing impermanence, you cultivate a mindset of acceptance and appreciation. You learn to value the present moment without becoming ensnared by attachment. This stoic habit empowers you to navigate the ebbs and flows of life with grace and composure, enhancing your emotional detachment and overall well-being. Rule number 6. Focusing on what you can control. One of the fundamental tenets of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. This principle is crucial for achieving emotional detachment and inner peace. By focusing on what lies within our control and letting go of what does not, we can free ourselves from unnecessary stress and emotional turmoil. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, articulated this idea succinctly. Some things are within our power, while others are not. Within our power are opinion, motivation, desire, and, in a word, whatever is of our own doing. Not within our power are our body, our property, reputation, office, and, in a word, whatever is not of our own doing. This wisdom guides us to direct our energy toward our own actions and responses rather than external events. Consider a scenario where you're facing a challenging relationship. You may be tempted to change the other person's behavior or feelings, but this is beyond your control. Instead, focus on how you respond to the situation. Can you communicate more effectively? Can you set healthy boundaries? By concentrating on your own actions, you empower yourself and reduce the frustration that comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. To practice this principle, start by identifying areas in your life where you're expending energy on things beyond your control. Make a list of these aspects, whether they're related to relationships, work, or personal goals. Next, categorize each item into what you can control and what you cannot. This exercise will help clarify where your efforts are best directed. For example, if you're anxious about a work project, recognize that while you can't control your colleagues' actions or the project's outcome, you can control your preparation, effort, and attitude. By focusing on these controllable aspects, you reduce your anxiety and enhance your effectiveness. Developing this mindset requires consistent practice. Whenever you find yourself worrying about something, pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, shift your focus to what you can control. This mental discipline will gradually become a habit, leading to greater emotional stability and resilience. The benefits of this practice extend beyond emotional detachment. It fosters a sense of empowerment and self-efficacy. As you realize the significant impact you can have on your own life, you begin to see challenges as opportunities to exercise your agency rather than as threats to your well-being. By embracing the dichotomy of control, you cultivate a mindset of focus and clarity. You learn to navigate life's uncertainties with a calm and steady mind, grounded in the knowledge that your true power lies within. This Stoic habit is a cornerstone of emotional detachment, enabling you to live with greater peace and purpose. Rule number 7. Cultivating mindfulness and presence. Mindfulness and presence are essential practices in Stoicism that help us stay grounded and focused on the present moment. By cultivating these habits, we can enhance our emotional detachment and reduce the influence of past regrets and future anxieties. Mindfulness allows us to experience life more fully, appreciating each moment without becoming entangled in our thoughts and emotions. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, emphasized the importance of living in the present. Confine yourself to the present. This advice underscores the Stoic belief that the present moment is the only time we truly possess. By focusing on the here and now, we can free ourselves from the burdens of past attachments and future worries. To cultivate mindfulness, start by incorporating simple practices into your daily routine. Begin with mindful breathing exercises. Take a few minutes each day to focus on your breath, noticing the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. This practice helps anchor your mind in the present and reduces the tendency to dwell on past or future concerns. Another effective technique is to engage fully in your daily activities. Whether you're eating, walking, or working, pay close attention to the sensations, sounds, and sights around you. Avoid multitasking and instead immerse yourself in each task, experiencing it with full awareness. This practice helps you develop a deeper connection to the present moment and enhances your ability to let go of distractions. Journaling is also a valuable tool for cultivating mindfulness. Spend a few minutes each day writing about your experiences, thoughts, and feelings. Reflect on what you noticed during your mindful practices and how they affected your emotional state. Journaling allows you to process your thoughts and emotions, providing clarity and insight. Additionally, consider practicing gratitude as part of your mindfulness routine. Each day, write down a few things you're grateful for. This practice shifts your focus to the positive aspects of your life and helps you appreciate the present moment. Gratitude fosters a sense of contentment and reduces the desire to cling to past attachments or future desires. As you integrate mindfulness into your daily life, you'll notice a gradual shift in your perspective. You'll become more attuned to the present, less influenced by past regrets or future anxieties. This increased awareness enhances your emotional detachment, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater equanimity. Mindfulness and presence are not about denying your emotions, but about observing them without becoming overwhelmed. By cultivating these Stoic habits, you develop the ability to experience life more fully while maintaining a sense of inner calm. This practice empowers you to live with greater awareness and emotional resilience, fostering a deeper connection to yourself and the world around you. Rule number 8. Reflecting on the impermanence of life. The Stoic practice of reflecting on the impermanence of life, known as memento mori, remember you will die, is a powerful tool for cultivating emotional detachment and living a meaningful life. By regularly contemplating our mortality, we gain a deeper appreciation for the present moment and align our actions with our true values and priorities. Seneca, in his letters, urged us to remember that life is fleeting. Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day. This reflection encourages us to live with intention and purpose, recognizing that our time is limited. To practice memento mori, start by setting aside a few moments each day to reflect on your mortality. This isn't meant to be a morbid exercise, but rather a reminder to live fully and authentically. Consider the things that truly matter to you and how you can align your actions with these values. For example, if you value spending time with loved ones, prioritize these relationships in your daily life. If personal growth and learning are important to you, dedicate time to pursue your interests and passions. Reflecting on your mortality helps you make conscious choices that enhance your well-being and fulfillment. Another way to practice memento mori is to create a visual reminder, such as a symbol or a quote, that you can place in your living or working space. This reminder serves as a daily prompt to consider the impermanence of life and to live with greater awareness and purpose. Journaling is also a powerful tool for this practice. Write about your reflections on mortality and how they influence your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Consider how you can make the most of your time and what changes you might need to make to live in alignment with your values. As you integrate memento mori into your daily routine, you'll find that it enhances your emotional detachment and resilience. By acknowledging the transient nature of life, you reduce the fear of loss and gain a deeper appreciation for the present moment. This practice empowers you to live with greater clarity, purpose, and peace. Memento mori is a reminder that our time is finite and precious. By embracing this Stoic habit, you can cultivate a mindset of intentionality and gratitude. You learn to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure, grounded in the knowledge that each moment is an opportunity to live authentically and meaningfully. Conclusion: embracing emotional detachment through Stoic habits is a transformative journey that enhances your resilience, inner peace, and overall well-being. By practicing the 8 rules outlined in this article, you can cultivate a mindset of acceptance, gratitude, and mindfulness, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater equanimity and clarity. Remember, Stoicism isn't about suppressing your emotions, but about observing them without becoming overwhelmed. It's about focusing on what you can control, accepting the transient nature of life, and living in alignment with your values. As you integrate these Stoic habits into your daily life, you'll discover the profound impact they have on your emotional state and overall outlook on life. Start with small steps, gradually incorporating these practices into your routine. Reflect on the wisdom of Stoic philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, and let their teachings guide you on your journey to emotional detachment and inner peace. By embracing these principles, you can cultivate a life of greater meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By nurturing a Stoic mindset, you can enhance the quality of your thoughts, and in turn, the quality of your life. Embrace the path of emotional detachment and discover the profound peace and resilience that comes with living in harmony with Stoic principles.